Snow in the immediate forecast. The season of weekend races is really heating up. March marks the month when hundreds will come out to support colorectal cancer awareness at the Spectrum Health Irish Jig. And we have race director Kelsey Haynes here with us today, along with Dr. Donald Kim of the Spectrum Health Medical Group. It's actually thousands of people that are going to come out. But let's talk about March 1st and what's happening, because colorectal cancer, I know, is something that affects a lot of people. And March is a month that we really take a look at it.
It's important to know that colorectal cancer is actually the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths in the United States. So it's really important, and we do have screening tests that are available that can detect colon cancer, and so that's one of the important things that we want to show in this presentation today. And one of them, in fact, is colonoscopy, and then there are other options as well that that the person can go have done.
Yeah, so March is a really big month in awareness for Spectrum Health, but also for getting out and running, because we know that Spectrum sponsors the Irish Jig, which is an extremely popular fun race that happened shortly after St. Patrick's Day this year.
Yes, we always try to make it at the third weekend in the month, which is right around St. Patrick's Day. And it's kind of that first race of the season, the premier start of the season for the running races. So it's a great race for runners to get out there, get their first, feet wet outside, running in a race. We're really excited. So it's March 19th this year. It's a 9 a.m. start time. We're super excited for a couple new features. We've actually moved the route. It's still the very smooth, not too many hills that are happening this year, but we moved it 1 block west, because towards the end we actually had runners kind of going one way and coming back the other, and those who are still have half the route to go didn't really want to watch those finishers. So we moved it 1 block over, but generally the same route. We're really excited too.
Well, Donald, Kelsey, I have done this run before, and it is so much fun. You never quite know what Mother Nature's going to bring. And it's March 19, and so, it could go either way, but we've been having a great winter this year, so all people are really excited about it. When would people need to get registered for this, and how would they do that?
Yep, we have online, so we have our website that you can go to. Pretty simple, easy run sign up is what we use to go on. They can go until the 17th online, and then we actually have late registration both Friday and Saturday of the race. So those last minute runners want to get on, they can do it actually at the race at packet pickup on Friday and then day of.
But we know even if it is cold and snowy, you get a few thousand people who will come out, maybe on the lower side, but as many as 8,000 people that have come out for this race before, and it's really fun. Right,
it's a blast. We have regular elite runners down to those who are going to walk the race. We allow walking and running for the race too. So we really, as Spectrum Health, we want to provide a lot of health opportunities. This race is a great opportunity to get out there, and it's a family-friendly event.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But let's talk a little bit about our medical needs and everything too. Colorectal cancer, what are some of the risk factors, or who might be at risk of getting something like this?
So risk factors include family history. If you have a family member, a mother, father, sister, brother. There are dietary factors as well. Perhaps you remember the recent articles on processed meats being an increased risk.
Sure,
I'm not sure that they're as high as other factors, but certainly that plays a role. Exercise as well as smoking can also contribute to an increased risk of colon cancer.
What is the rule of thumb when it comes to screenings?
So typically routine screening without increased risk factors, usually it starts at age 50. And those that have an increased risk factor may start a little bit earlier.
And I know that people sometimes get a little nervous to go in and to do something like this, but this can save lives, and it's really, for as much time and effort that goes into it, definitely worth talking with your doctor and having this done.
Exactly. It's a diagnostic test that can identify the starting lesions, or what are called polyps, and at the same time it can treat them or take care of them. So you're getting both opportunities to reduce your risk of colon cancer with this screening test, typically a colonoscopy.
Yeah, well, it's a really important awareness month, and of course also should be put on the calendar. The Irish Jig, March 19th. You have a number of businesses in the East Grand Rapids area where this run takes place that are helping out in really making this a great community event.
Yeah, so we've partnered with the community a lot of day of, so runners afterwards want to go out for breakfast, want to go out for lunch. We've partnered with some of the local businesses in East Grand Rapids and East Town to provide a portion of of their proceeds for Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, and those proceeds will actually help us buy screening kits that we can give to underserved population here in West Michigan.
And one great thing for runners, you're also doing a gear check. So if people are running or they're spending some time in the businesses afterward, they can check in their gear in a place that is designated and is safe.
Correct. It'll be right on Wealthy, kind of right in front of Derby Station area.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds like so much fun, and look forward to getting out and running and spreading the good word about colorectal cancer awareness. Thank you both for coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more at West. Don't go away.